Hi everyone, welcome back to YU Coding Hub. In today's video, we are going to explore one of the most important foundations of Java programming, mathematical operators and expression. These are tools that we use to perform calculations, whether that's adding two numbers, finding the remainder, or creating more complex formula. By the end of this video, you'll not only know the different mathematical operators in Java, but also how to combine them into an expression that actually do useful work. So grab your code editor and let's dive in. Let's start with this basic definition. So when you talk about expression in Java, an expression is simply a combination of variables, values, and operators that produce a result. For example, in this code that you can see in your screen, x plus y is an expression. It combines two variables, which is x and y, with an operator, which is plus. And when we evaluate it, this code will display a value, which is 15, as you can see over here. So x is 10, y is 5. So combining these two variables with a mathematical operator, we can create a what's so called an expression. Okay, so when we run the program, you will see it produces a result which is 15 that is stored in the variable result. Now that we know expression, let's talk about operators that make this possible. So in Java, we provide five main arithmetic operators for working with numbers. So we have addition, as you can see over here, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus division. So let me show you some of these operator in action. So let me just remove this, okay? And then let's do first the addition, okay? So let's do result is equals to x plus y. So that is for the addition. Okay. Let me just copy this part. Then let's do subtraction, which we are going to make use of the minus symbol. Okay. So as you can see here, I am just, reusing the variable. Okay. So there's no problem with this since I have already displayed the result over here once this expression is executed. Okay. Then let's do next for the multiplication, okay, which is going to be the multiply, which is star, okay. And the next one, we are going to do the division, okay, which is going to be slash. And lastly, the modulus division, okay, which we are going to make use of the operator percent. So these are all five, okay, arithmetic operators that we have in Java. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus division. Now, division and modulus division are almost the same. However, in division, the result is going to be the quotient. And then the modulus division, the result is going to be the remainder. Okay, so let me just put like a text here. Sum, which is the result of addition. Okay, then we have difference. Oh, sorry. This is going to be sum, like that. Here is going to be difference. Okay, here is going to be product. Here is going to be quotient. Okay, and this is going to be the remainder. Okay, so that's the result for each of these mathematical operators. So if we run this, you will see here, okay, so the value of x is 10, y is 5, so the sum is 15, difference is 5, product is 50, the quotient is 2, and the remainder is going to be 0. So this operator works on numerical data such as int, double, and float. Okay, so any numerical data, you can use these operators. Okay, so as you can see here, we have all of the operators in action, and then the result is displayed using system.out .println. Okay, so this is a good point to pose and emphasize something which is very important, specifically, for example, in division or using different types of data. Okay, So let me just remove this part first. Okay, let's go back over here. Now, here we are using a division. Okay, so a while ago, when I used, for example, a division, okay, and this is going to be a result. Okay, so if I use here, for example, you will see that my result is an integer because I have used integer values. Now, there's another data type in Java, which is double. Okay, so double, wherein this can, I mean, display or use or accept, the numbers with decimal value. So for example, if I have 10 and 5, this doesn't have any decimal value. But if you can see here, if I run it, it will become 2.0. It automatically adds the decimal point, okay? Because we are now, what I call this one, using a double type of data, which is for floating point division, as you can see here. Now, if we put something, for example, 3, that is double. If we run the file, you will see that this is the result, 3.333 until 5. Now, if I change this again, for example, I'm not going to use double, I use int, the result, okay, I use again division, the result will just be 3. Okay, and that's one important thing to remember whenever you are dealing with numbers. Okay, so if you need only the integer value, then declare all variables as integer. If there's a need for you to actually use or display the decimal places values, then you need to make use of either double or float. Okay, so that's the difference in between using different types of data. Now, we can now combine expressions, okay, using multiple operators. Just remember to always apply the PEMDAS rule, okay? So parentheses, exponent, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So this is the operators or precedents, as as we say it. So operator precedents that we are going to use for us to be able to combine different expression. So an example of this is, for example, we are going to do x plus y multiply by 2, something like this. Okay, so combining different operations. So as you can see now, we have now multiple operators. We have an addition, we have a multiplication. Not like this. Okay, so like this. Okay, so as you can see here, we have this combination of addition and then multiplication. So the result for this one is, you can see, 16. Okay, why 16? Because what will happen here, the MDAS rule is also applied in Java expression. So MDAS means if we have multiple operators, such as this expression, we have multiplication and addition. So what will happen is the multiplication will be evaluated first. So we have y, which is 3, multiplied by 2, so that's going to be 16. Then whatever the result of this part, it will be added to the variable x, which is 10. So that is why the result is 16. Now, this result will be or can be changed, depends on how we group our expression. Okay, so when we talk about group, for example, I'll put here an open and close parenthesis. Okay, so when we run this, you will see it now becomes 26. So why is it 26? Okay, so if there is a parenthesis grouping a certain part of your expression, that means that part of your expression should be evaluated first. So here we have x, which is 10, plus y, which is equivalent to 3. So if we add both, so we are going to have 13. Okay, so the 13 now will be multiplied to 2. That's why here our result is now 26 instead of 16. Okay, that is what we call operator precedence rule. Okay, so we use the parentheses to help us out, to combine or to group different operators, okay, in our expression. Okay, so let's have an example program that uses operator. Okay, so let's say, for example, we wanted to get the average of your quiz, so from the user. So let's try this one. So we are going to code get or display the average of 3 quizzes. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I'm going to accept it from the user. So for example, we are going to do some import java.util.scanner. Okay, then I'm going to declare our scanner object over here. Okay, okay, then let's do some variables. So let's just make use of integer int. So q1, let's say q1, q2, and q3. Okay, and then we have the average over here. Let's have a prompt message. Okay, so we have here enter quiz 1. Okay, then let's do q1 is equals to input dot next int. Okay, so that's for our quiz number 1. Then let's just copy this. This is going to be for our quiz number 2. Okay, and then this will be for our quiz number 3. Okay, so as you can see in our code, we have all input from quiz 1, 2, and 3. Now we are going to have an average, which is going to be Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3 divided by 3. So as you can see, I group all quiz 1 to 3 because I want them to be added first before I add it to 3 to get the average. So lastly, we do system.out.println average quiz. It's going to be the average. Okay, that's our display. Okay, so again, this is our code to get the average of your 3 quizzes. Then let's run the file. Quiz 1, for example, you got 9. Quiz 2, you got 10. Quiz 3, you got 8. So your marks or average quiz is going to be 9. Okay, and that is how we use mathematical operators, okay, to create an expression to perform or to solve a certain or to perform a certain task. Okay, so in this expression we have quiz 1 plus quiz 2 plus quiz 3 and we divide it by 3. So these scores are divided to 3. Okay, so yeah, and that's how you use expression. Okay, so before we wrap up, let's go over some of common mistake that will happen here. So if you forget that forgetting the integer division, okay, always remember when dividing two integer, it will not include the decimal place in your result. Okay, if you forget parentheses, the operator precedence, for example, if we forget the parentheses over here, you will see here that the result will be wrong. Okay, so we have 9, 8, 9, and 9. So you will see here it's 21. The average should be 9. But if you forget to put the parentheses over here, the result will be wrong. Okay, now mixing data types. Okay, so for example, you will mix different types of data, not only integer. So if you mix integer and double, Java will automatically convert the int into double, okay, to avoid losing the decimal place value. Okay, so like for example, I will put this, okay, as a double quiz 3. Okay, so just like this. Okay, the average, the result should be double as well. So as you can see here, okay, quiz 3, average are double. If I run it, for example, we have 10, 8, and 9.5. Okay, oh, sorry, this will be double, this one. So since we are using double, so we are going to use double. Okay, let me run that again. So 8, oh, sorry, mistype, 9, 8, and 7.8. See, the result now it's going to be double if we perform mixed operators. Okay, so all right, that's it for this session. So we explored what is an expression in Java. I discussed about the 5 arithmetic operators, how integer versus floating point division works, how to combine operators in a bigger expression, and we have one example that gets the average marks of your quiz. Okay, so if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to YU Coding Hub and more programming tutorials. Thank you very much.